What's going on, everybody? I am your host, Big Rod. Welcome to Let's Talk Sports. It looks like I've got Tricky trying to get in, but I don't see no picture there. Of course, we're missing Big Cheese. Okay, they go Tricky there, getting in there, so we'll put him in over here. So there we go. Tricky,
What do you say? What do you say? How you doing? How you doing?
what's going on, man? How you doing? Good to see you, man.
All right. Good to see you. Good to see you. I mean, the last couple of weeks since you took off there.
I know. And then today we missing the Big Cheese. I don't know where Big Cheese is, but we're gonna go ahead and do this thing anyway without the Big Cheese today. I guess. First
Not the
thing I
big,
want to talk
not the
about.
big key. Listen.
Yeah, he missing, man. First
Wow.
thing I want to do, Trick, is I want to talk about your buddy John Morant. What's going on with John Morant, man?
I don't know, man. Maybe he wants to be on a new team. Who knows?
Yeah, he gonna be on a new team, all right. You remember that movie they had, the longest yard with Burt
Mm-hmm.
Reynolds? They were playing. That's the team he gonna be on. He gonna be on that prison team. He out there flashing gun. And then they said this not even his first time. They say he's done it
Wow.
before. I
Well,
don't.
you ain't got no sense. When you make that much money, you ain't got no sense. So
I no, that's not true. Because I know if I was making that much money, I'm gonna be flashing something, but I ain't gonna be out there flashing no guns. I'll be out there
well,
with
they
the
think.
them honeys and making some money. But these guys got to realize that you don't play in the league forever. So you got to take the time while you're in the league, make that money, make some more money for you. You got to invest that, but you can't be out there getting suspended. Now it's no telling if they even gonna let him back in the league now.
That is correct.
I mean, come on, man. You drive. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with driving down the street with your boys. Y'all be bopping, playing all the good music and everything, chasing all the women. That's fine. But why you got to be flashing weapons? I mean, come
Mm-hmm.
on. And then I can see you flashing weapons, and then they tell you they this ain't your first time. You don't been in trouble before doing this. When you gonna learn? And that's what the NBA. I'm quite sure that's what the NBA with the commissioner is thinking right now. We've already talked to him about this before. We already gave him a little slap on the wrist the last time this happened, and here it goes happening again. We can't keep doing this because this is making the NBA look bad.
Well, like they say, you can lead a horse, to the water, but you can't force him to drink.
You can't make him drink. That is so
You know what
true.
I mean?
That is so
So
true. And I these young guys in professional sports. I'm not just talking about NBA, but in all professional sports, these young guys they always want to bring their friends along. The guys who had their back, the guy they quote unquote ride or die boys, and that's fine. That's fine, especially if they help you get the way you are. That's fine. But if they help you get there, we're gonna hope like hell they ain't gonna help you get taken down. We
yeah,
don't
yeah,
get drugged down.
true, true. Well, I'm anxious to see what happens. We'll see what happens. I'm pretty sure it's going to be disciplined, of course, but we'll see what happens. You know?
Yeah, we definitely gonna have to see what happens because this is ridiculous. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't even know what to say, man. I look at these guys and I look, they got to realize when you get to that level, John Moran and everybody, you're a role model to some of these younger kids. These younger kids that's looking up to you, and they you
Hey,
gotta
let me tell you something. We
go
had
ahead.
something happen. People do crazy stuff now since there's new laws in effect, man. Down here, at least, they do crazy stuff. We had a man, at the teller machine getting some money and got upset. Car behind got upset because he didn't do it fast enough. It wasn't making a good transaction. We had a
Uh,
man. He decided to pull out a gun and a pistol and point at the man. So I mean, people do stupid stuff, man. They don't think before they do it. Especially, but that's a different case than him. He like I said, you said he's a role model. He's supposed to be shedding what not to do, not what to do. So I mean,
Yeah,
it is what it is.
you're supposed to be you're supposed to be At this point, you're supposed to be. You know that young kids looking up to you. They. It's a lot of young kids out there, boys and girls, that want to be get to that next level, play in the
Is that
NBA,
right?
get to that next level. So you look at they're gonna emulate what you do. If you out there uh acting up, cutting up in the club, fighting in the club, riding around in your car, flashing guns, they're gonna think that's all right. They're gonna think, hey, that's what we need to do to make that money. And that's not a
Yeah.
cool thing to do at all.
Yeah. Hold on, I lost you there. I don't know if you see me. My phone's acting up, but
You
I know
froze.
you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear
I know
you.
you can. Yeah. Okay. I know you can hear me. Something about my phone keep blocking out. I'm in a good area, but my phone keep blocking out for some reason. As
Oh,
long as I can hear you, I'm good. I'll pop back on in a second. I'm
okay.
here. It's just my you can't see my picture for some reason. But like I said, we'll see what happens, man. We got other we got other things to worry about, like them heat. That's what I'm gonna talk about.
Yeah. What? Okay. And now let's get on to a lighter note. Let's get on to something. I got your thing up here, Walt, but I don't see no picture. I don't see your face. But let's get to a lighter note. Let's talk about them boys from the South Florida area. First, let's kick it off with the Florida Panthers, the number 8 seed, and they made it all the way to the conference finals.
Yeah,
And
like I
now,
said, the boys out here, man, they surprising everybody. Like I said, especially I think it's more of a surprise for the Panthers than it is the Heat.
yeah, we know the Heat's been there before.
Well, yeah, the Heat and Boston been going at it for years. So, but you didn't expect the Heat to be there this year.
Right. But
So,
and it's good for a man like me, live South Florida fan that lives up here in Atlanta. Is first of all, it's good to see the Atlanta Falcons, the Atlanta Hawks, not even in the playoff. They don't got knocked out. So yeah, we go. I be telling all these people, look, I'm taking applications for you, Miami Heat fan and you Florida
I,
Panthers fans. Come on and fill out your application to get in on this bandwagon.
yeah, that's true.
We
You have
gonna
to do
things, man.
what you have to do. That's what they say.
Yeah, I was looking at a couple of things I was looking at that I want to talk about. First of all, we want to talk about the Heat going up the night, kicking off, I think it's 8 o'clock, 8:30, somewhere up in there. And they got the Heat as 8-point underdogs against the Celtics tonight, which I think is, a little crazy, but unless they know something I don't know. That's all I'm gonna say. Unless they know something I don't know. I'm gonna pull up the Heat versus Celtics this year and see
Well,
what.
it don't matter. It don't matter because if you realize this, the Heat have always been the underdog. So that ain't nothing new.
Yeah, but it's like they're not giving us no. But we got some problems. We got some people that need to step up. Bam Adebayo, listen to me. You need to step up. You know, uh, when Tyler Hero went down, that's when everybody started counting the Heat out, saying, "Oh, your second leading scorer is out of the playoff. Now what you gonna do?" Well, you see what we're gonna do. We still gonna take matters into our own hand and try to do this thing the right way. I'm gonna enjoy the game tonight. I got me some cold Modelo's in the refrigerator. I'm gonna get me a couple of them and sit back and watch the game. Probably make me some chili dogs. I don't eat good like you won't always eating good. Well, I don't know if you're going again or not, but I'm gonna keep it going. We also got, as far as the Heat go, the over under on the night's game is 11 and a half. I like the
Yeah.
over on that game. Walt, you
Like
there?
yeah, I'm here. I'm here. I'm trying to
Yeah.
get back with you. The thing you should be able to get me now. I'm just trying to. That is.
Okay, I see. There you go. All
Yeah.
right, let's remove this one.
I was working on my end there. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know about. I wouldn't say about the over because I think they're both gonna. It's gonna be a tight game. So
so you think it's going to be a lot of defense and a low scoring game?
yeah, I mean, I don't think. I think Jimmy's gonna have a good game, but I don't think he's gonna have more than 30.
Okay.
And everybody else is gonna carry with 20, maybe 20 or more. But like I
So
said, if they do decide, I know Hero's getting better. If they do decide to play him, which I don't think they will. I don't think they're playing. If they get to the finals, I know they're playing. But if he's healthy and they want to play him and they're down or something like that, I'm pretty sure if he can play, they're going to play him.
yeah, I believe that too, but I'm not sure if uh if he's going to be, if he's healthy enough to play right now. I didn't look and see if he was on the injured list, but I'm going over there now to check to see if he's on the injury list. I had to go get me a new phone. Well, my old phone decided it didn't want to work no more.
Mm-hmm.
And these, and then everybody was laughing at me because they said, "Well, how long you had it?" I say 4 years. And they was like, 4 years. It's supposed to start working after 4 years.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we got for the Heat injury report for the day. Looks like Tyler Hero is still out. So they can forget that. I don't if this goes a long series, he might make it back to play a couple of these games. Okay. All right. Hold on. ESPN. Man,
But they said he might. They said if they get down, I know that if he's well enough, he might be able to play.
well, we'll see. We'll definitely have to see. I mean, they can use him. I mean, it's no sense in rushing him to come back. This is only game one, so we'll see what happens with game one. Right now,
Yeah.
like I said, the Celtics. Well, Tyler Hero is still out, and Cody Zeller is a game time decision. So that's it for Tyler Hero, which we'll be all right.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's see. I was trying to see the last couple of games the Heat and the Celtics played, but
Where you at now?
it's not going back that far. Anyway, I'm gonna enjoy this game. Well, I'm gonna try to enjoy it. If the Heat gets blown out, I'm not gonna enjoy it. But I don't think that's gonna happen. I think they'll cover the 8 points. That, like I said, the over under Walt said that he don't think it'll be over 211 because two defensive teams. I got the over under here twice. What am I doing?
Yeah, I don't know what you're doing there, man, but
The
I don't know what happened. But you lost my.
Boston Celtics are 28 and 21 against the. 28 and 20 against the spread in home game. That's not a bad record. That's over 500. But the Heat on the road. See, that's what this was supposed to be. There we go. The Heat on the road got a losing record of 19 and 26 against the spread. So if you look at the statistics, the Heat aren't going to cover tonight. They're going to lose by more than 8. But me being a gambling man, I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to take the Heat plus those 8 points. I'm looking at Jimmy Butler to score 35 points. I'm looking at Bam Adebayo to help him out by trying to get in there with at least 20. And I'm actually going to hope that Gabe Vincent come out and hit some of those threes that he hit the last game, and give Jimmy Butler some help.
Yeah. Jimmy's gonna need some help. He can't do it all himself. You know that, but if he scores 50 a game, they shouldn't lose.
Yeah, if they score that, I mean, and I gotta rely on Jimmy because right now nobody else has showed me any kind of consistency as far as scoring. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you got Duncan Robinson that's good at outside shot, shooting that three-point shot. But if he's off all the way because I very rarely see him drive to the basket. I very rarely see him making layups because he's always out on the perimeter shooting 3-pointers. And it's we're just gonna have to get Jimmy some help tonight. We're gonna have to get Jimmy some help. The Lakers. What about the Lakers last? Oh my God! What happened to the Lakers last night, Walt?
I don't think the Lakers got a chance, man. I'll be honest with you. I don't think they're going to have a chance. I mean, Denver's just when there's a reason why you're the number one team.
Right. Yeah, Jokic, whatever his name is, played very good last night. LeBron did what he could do, but the same thing I'm saying about LeBron, I said about Jimmy. If you don't have no help, it don't matter how many points you score. You ain't gonna beat the team by yourself. And the Lakers they made it close at the end, but through the whole game, they were losing by 20 points through the whole game. I'm quite sure at the end of the game, the Denver coach started pulling his players out of the game, putting in the reserves, and that's how the Lakers made it look more respectable. But through that whole game, Denver was just the most superior team than the Lakers. The Lakers just weren't ready. What y'all doing in free agency over there in Pittsburgh? Well, Walt might be gone again. We got to work on this system. Get Walt in there. We know the Dolphins signed a couple of offensive linemen in free agency. 2 offensive linemen, if I'm not mistaken. They signed another player from the XFL, which, it is what it is. I guess it's a good thing. We'll see in the end when preseason kickoff. We got preseason coming up soon. We had the NBA draft lottery last night, which the San Antonio Spurs came up with the number 1 pick. So it looks like they're gonna draft that guy from overseas, the young guy, 7 feet. I think he's 7 feet tall. Got a nice outside shot, good inside moves, great passer. Yeah, so that should be pretty good. We got to get ready for these sports. Sit back, kick back, enjoy it. Tell me who's your team? Yeah. Who you root for in the NFL this year?
Hey, let me tell you. In the AFC, it could be, it could be Kansas City again, or Buffalo. They're still the hot teams, but with Aaron Rodgers coming in and getting what he wanted, basically, when he got all his receivers back and everything he wanted, I don't know. So, like I said, the Jets are in your division, so like I said, they might be a tough team to contend with. You know what I mean? But,
yeah, that AFC East is going to be pretty tough this year.
The strong teams are the teams that were there before. You got Cincinnati. Now you got Baltimore that got that gets the receiver. What's his name? The big guy. Guy from the Rams.
They got their quarterback back.
Yeah.
They added some receivers, some receiving help. So Baltimore's going to be pretty dangerous too. The AFC is going to be pretty fun to watch.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, like I said.
Let me see what else I got going on here. Let me delete some of this stuff. I am looking forward to. I didn't watch the any other the hockey other than the Florida Panthers. So, and and I've been impressed. I've actually been impressed. I'm not a hockey fan. I don't watch hockey during the season. I watched it, with the playoffs because the Panthers was in it, and they keep you interested. They keep you looking. 1 minute they down 2-0. The next thing you go to a commercial break, or you go to a channel change, and you come back, and they got it all tied up. So I'm excited to see. I would like to have two parades in South Florida this year. I like to have a parade for the Heat and a parade for the Panthers. It would be nice because I don't think it's ever been done. Well, might have been done in Boston before with the Celtics and the Patriots, because back in the day those were two dominant teams, the Patriots and the Celtics, and the Bruins. But the Bruins, we knocked the Panthers knocked the Bruins off, which was a good thing. We got to do what we got to do, man.
Yeah.
They were talking about the reason the Heat's playing so good is because they're not your typical number 18. They were devastated this year by a lot of injuries, and it caused them to lose a lot of games and a lot of players. So therefore, they're not playing like a number 18. They're playing like a team that should have been up there maybe around 4 or 5.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a good night. We're gonna watch these boys play. We're gonna root for your team. Tell me who's your team. Who you root for?
Well, I always go with my team.
Yeah, well, me and everybody who tuned into our show know if it comes to me and you, it's Pittsburgh and Miami all the way. No, there's no wavering, no sidestepping, no nothing. It's Pittsburgh and Miami all the way. Looks like Walter's frozen again.
No, I'm here.
Yeah, but your picture on the screen is frozen.
Let's try that one. How's that?
Okay, let me pull that one up and see if I get you moving now.
There you go.
See, we got you in the number 1 seat, the number 2 seat, and you don't know how to act. You keep freezing on me.
Yeah.
You
I like Pittsburgh though.
You are doing your
own thing. I gotta see what's going on with them first.
With who? Pittsburgh?
Yeah, Pittsburgh.
What you mean? What's going on? Who their quarterback is?
Yeah. Sorry about that. You got to go with your team. Like you're gonna go with the Dolphins.
Always.
But until the season starts, you don't know what's going to happen. You got to see what your team look like. So right now, I'm going with the teams that have been there. But you got when you see them during the season, it might be a whole different thing.
Yeah, that because we
Hello.
Both teams. Can you hear me, Walt? Are you froze again?
Hello,
Walt. Can you hear me?
I can't hear you now.
You can't hear me?
I heard you a minute ago, but I can't hear you now.
Oh no, Walt! What you doing, Walt? Oh, let's see something.
I'm gonna try to get off and go on again and see what happens.
Well, we have a lot of. We're not professionals. We just do this to, try to have a little fun, kill some time during the Wednesday. I really miss Big Cheese not being here today. I don't know if he forgot or if he got something else that came up, but usually he's here.
I'm back.
You back, Tricky? You keep freezing. What you doing? Going through the projects?
No. I don't know what's going on, but like I said, I lost you. I can hear you, but I couldn't hear you back then. So every time I do that, I got to cut off and cut back on to get back on.
Oh Lord. Well, yeah. we're gonna work on getting all of some more updated equipment.
But like I said, until I see the team, until I see my team play, I got to go with the teams that have been up there, because they're tough.
Yeah, well, I don't get, the looking at the offseason transactions and everything, the Dolphins are making some moves, but I can my philosophy is that the Dolphins are trying to put together a win now team. They're not trying to build for the future. We're trying to win today. We're not trying to win tomorrow. We're not trying to win next week. We're trying to win right now. And that all predicates on Tua staying healthy. If Tua can't stay healthy, we better have a hellified backup to come in there and be ready to play.
Yep. Like I said, I was Big Cheese here because I was going to thank him. Forget we got two of his players from Georgia, pretty good players, one lineman and a defense.
Yeah. Well,
we're gonna be all right.
Huh?
We're gonna be all right.
Yeah, most of the Georgia players ended up going to Philadelphia. They drafted a lot of Georgia players in Philadelphia.
Yeah. Yeah, but listen, I like the Heat. I like the Heat tonight. Okay, I like the Heat to beat them tonight in a good match, though. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I think it's going to be a good. I think you take them 8 points or whatever it is. I think it's going to be a good match. I think the Heat are going to show them something tonight just to get them started. Tatum, whatever his name is, he ain't going to have no 50 points tonight, guaranteed. If he don't have a good game, they lose anyway. So, like I said, I like the Heat tonight. I like the Panthers. Panthers tonight.
Panthers tomorrow
night. I'm sorry. I like the Panthers to show some. I like the Florida teams this year. For some reason, they're doing good. So you need to continue going with the underdogs.
Yeah. Well, I'm definitely the Panthers only 1.5 point underdogs for tomorrow night. I'm definitely going with the Heat tonight. I'm going to take plus the 11 points. And originally I was going to take the over, but you kind of got me a little wavering now because you're thinking it might be a low-scoring game, and you might be right again about that.
It's the first game. I think they play them tough, so I think it's going to be a good game. Not a low-scoring game, but I mean, I don't think it's going to go over. I think it'll be under, but like I said, I don't. What do I know? It's not going to be like last night with Lakers scoring 126 points.
No, that game 130 to 124.
Yeah,
that game was definitely. Anybody who had the under on that game, I know they was mad by the half. They was mad by halftime.
Yeah, but like I said, that's what should happen though. So I'm gonna go with that. But what I do is I'll give you it's the Big Cheese here. I don't know what Big Cheese is, but we'll see him next week probably. But
he'll probably be texting me later on saying that he forgot.
Yeah. I don't mean to cut it short here. I got a 7 o'clock appointment. I need to be here.
We gotta. That's good. We're gonna go ahead and end it anyway. I might do something, something after the playoffs walk, get a couple of games in, and see what the Heat and the Panthers are doing. Then, if I do, I'll send you a link and let you know what we got going on.
Sounds good, my man. Sounds good.
All right, my brother. You be safe out there. Everybody out there, we enjoyed you tuning in. We appreciate you tuning in, checking us out. We'll let you know if we're going to do something early next week. But in the meantime, Big Cheese, wherever you're at, we hope you're safe.
I know where Big Cheese at. He's trying to recover all that money in Vegas. That's what he's trying to do. Yeah.
Big Cheese did all right in Vegas. He didn't do as good as he wanted to, but he did all right. We got another trip coming up in September for my birthday. So we're not going as far. We're only going to go down to Murphy, North Carolina, which is only about a 2-hour drive. So,
okay, no problem.
All right, man. We'll talk to you later, Walt. Take it easy,
all
brother.
right, man. God bless you. Stay safe. Peace out. Go Heat. Go Panthers. All right.